Hey, what's going on all you crazy people? In this video, I'm going to be sharing the best and fastest way that you can go from 0 to 1,000 followers. And if you're probably watching this video, you have less than 1,000 followers and you just want the best way for you to go out there even if you have absolutely no money at all and you just want to use the best strategies to maximize results, and or if you do have some money and you actually just want to invest it into the best strategy out there. With that said, let's get into the video, guys. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Virality and I'm currently 20 years old. I've actually been able to go out there and manage a network of 1.2 million followers, as well as turn that into a 5-figure business. So all the strategies I'm going to be sharing with you today have been tested hundreds of different times, not amongst only myself, but multiple of my clients and students that I've worked with on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis. So first things first, and the number one rule that I always 100% tell everybody when they go out there and start on Instagram is to make sure that they set up their brand. Now this is really important before you can expect to get people coming to your page and actually converting into followers. You need to have set up your brand, and that includes things like having a good logo, having a good username, a name, a good structured bio, and having at least 20 posts out. Now this is crucial because what I call the 7-second rule is when people land on your page, it's going to take them a few seconds to decide whether they're going to run away or whether they're going to actually look through more of your posts. So make sure that your page is actually set up as a real brand. Make sure you have some highlights. Make sure you have good branding colors so that you have one aesthetic and a theme and at least 20 posts that are out. Okay, now this is super important so that you can actually go out there and maximize the conversions that you will get when you start driving traffic to your page. Now next things next, we're going to jump into the two different ways in which you can actually go out there and start growing your brand. And we have number one, paid ways, and number two, organic ways and free strategies that you can actually start implementing to start getting your page out there. So firstly, let's hop into the paid ways of actually going out there and growing your account. Number one is through shoutouts. Now you can actually go out there and invest into some influencer promotions, put about $50 into an influencer promotion and get a few hundred or even close to 1,000 followers. Okay, now it's really important that you make sure that you buy this influencer promotion from a highly active page that's within your niche, and the fact that you use a really good, high quality and viral content on that promotion so you can get maximum results. Now the second way in which you can go out there is you can actually invest into targeted promotions. Now a lot of people don't actually know this does exist on Instagram, and this is a service that even myself, when starting out, I had used multiple different times over to actually get my page growing and create that snowball effect that I wanted. So for those of you who don't know what it is, basically a bunch of accounts on Instagram with above 100,000 followers will generally partner up, and what they will do is they will create a set fixed price for a target goal of your page. So for example, if I want to grow by 1,000 followers and I know that I can reach out to this network and say, hey guys, I want shoutouts till I grow to 1,000 followers, then I'm going to pay the fixed price that they're going to charge, and they're going to need to run continuous shoutouts until I get my 1,000 followers. Now it is key to keep in mind that this is a lot more expensive, and where you could have invested $50 and potentially grown 1,000 followers but also maybe grown much less, you would actually have to go out there and spend about $150 to get a guaranteed growth of 1,000 followers from these different networks. So it's really key to keep in mind that there are advantages of targeted promotions and the fact that you will have guaranteed results at the end of the day, whereas with influencer marketing, it's always a risk and you kind of have to become smart about it. You have to know which content to use that will perform a lot better, and you really have to understand that your post may not perform well and that $50 may not bring you the results that you need. Great guys, I hope that makes sense. Buying shoutouts and buying targeted promotions are great paid ways in which you can actually go out there and grow your brand. Now let's get into some free strategies that you can actually go out there and start implementing. Now some of the few that I really like is the stealing followers method 1, the stealing followers method 2. So basically method 1, all you're doing is you're going out there and turning on your post notifications for some of the largest accounts within your niche or around your niche, and you want to try your best to be the first to comment as soon as they post and you get notified. And generally you want your comment to be a high quality comment, a value bomb, and something that gets people responding, because that's how you go out there and always see people ranking as the top comments. Okay, so make sure that you turn on your post notifications on for a number of influencers that are in your niche or have a following that's likely to follow your page back, so that when they do post, you are one of the first few to comment. And if you comment something valuable enough, engaging enough, you will get a lot more people liking your comments, replying to your comments, and then you have a better chance of actually ranking as the top comment with hundreds and sometimes even thousands of people seeing your page. Now, the stealing followers method 2 is a different strategy. It does take a lot more work, time, and effort. Not personally my favorite, but at the end of the day, it does work. So what you want to do is you want to go out there on Instagram and actually search up hashtags that are related to your niche, and you want to go under the most recent posts. And generally you want to start engaging with personal pages or pages that are within your niche. So for example, if I had to go out there and search a hashtag like this and go under the most recent post, I'm going to go and like and comment on all the personal pages that have uploaded that specific image, as well as the pages that are within my niche. Now, it's also really important that you want to always target people with a lower number of followers, so that engagement means a lot more to them and they have a much higher chance of coming back and following your page. Now, let's get into the next strategy, which is all about early engagement and DM groups. Now, this is really powerful and it's one of Instagram's best metrics to judge how well a post is actually doing. If you get a good amount of comments and likes on your post, you are generally going to have your post shown to a larger percentage of your followers, as well as put out on the Explorer to see how well it performs. So therefore, if you go out there and you create pods and groups where once you have posted, you all engage on each other's posts within a certain time frame, you will have an amazing chance of actually getting that post to perform much better than average. So going out there and creating engagement and DM groups is an amazing way for you to actually go out there and get more engagement on your posts, as all of you guys are trying to do the same thing. Another thing you can do is you can go out there and join private engagement networks like myself, who is in the motivational, business, and travel niches. Platforms like EXM have hundreds of different accounts that are actually trying to go out there, grow, and achieve the same level of organic reach and engagement as you are doing in yourself. And the great thing about these private networks is that they do have admins, they do have systems that make sure that it's super consistent and that it doesn't happen only once in a while. Lastly, if you are in one of the viral niches like the luxury, the cars, the travel, the memes, and most of the entertainment niches, then you need to realize that viral content is actually going to be the most important growth hacking strategy for you. Instagram will always favor viral content, and generally when you are in the entertainment industry, luxury, cars, travel niches, you are always going to get above average levels of engagement. Therefore, your posts will generally hit the Explore page 10 times easier than multiple different other niches. So going out there and looking at the top travel pages, the top meme pages, the top luxury pages, and finding the videos, posts, and reels that are doing absolutely insane is what you want to either model, ask for their permission, and reshare on your feed and give them credit. That way you have a much better chance of your post consistently hitting the Explore page. And what I have realized after extensive testing on Instagram is that the more times that you're able to hit a certain level of virality, the more your account gains a compounding effect and momentum, and after a multiple different viral posts, you're very likely to actually have an insane boost of followers. So with that said, guys, the last tip I'd like to give for you today is to always go out there and actually engage with your followers and get your followers to start interacting with your posts. Simple ways to do this is always replying to your DMs, doing interactions in your stories, as well as getting people to tag their friends and other people on your feed posts. And that's simple as creating call to action captions that can actually encourage people to go out there and tag their friends, double tap, or comment something that would be in line with the current post that you have uploaded. So all in all, guys, these are the best ways that I would say to go out there and go from 0 to 1,000 followers the fastest way, whether you do have money to invest or whether you don't have money but you actually want to implement some of the best free strategies that you can go out there and do. All in all, guys, I hope you've been able to actually enjoy this video and get some value out of it. If you guys didn't know, I do have a free training where I actually show how I was able to go out there and make over $40,000 with Instagram at 19, as well as the 5 steps that I actually used to go out there and successfully grow and manage a network of over 1.2 million followers. So if you guys want to check out that free training, the link will be down below. But nevertheless, if you did enjoy this video, definitely leave a like and click the subscribe button if you want to see more content, more Instagram content, and more strategies. Great guys, I hope you all have an amazing day, and I look forward to one day seeing you all on the beaches of the world.